This is Edward, and I'm casting live here on Justin.tv/EdwardStarcraft, where we talk about Twilight Councils. We're watching this game between two Terran players on the day February 14th. This is Valentine's Day. And yes, I will be all of your Valentines for today. Spawning at the top position, we have a challenger to the King of the Hill. His name is dydx. At the other side, at the closed positions, we have the current King of the Hill. His current King of the Hill, he is Alternity. Alternity is like what I would name my Wi-Fi network. My Wi-Fi network is named Simplicity. My printer is named Reality, so I can be like, print to reality. And thanks, Blinker. I like the sound effects too. And you know, Alternity, he could be my Wi-Fi network. He could be a box of chocolates. Hey, a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day. How about that? Okay, let's do this. I am pumped because we're listening to Terran music. Ashcon is saying, so GSL wanna be Kappa. Why Kappa? What the heck is with Kappa? And I'm watching the chat on the side anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you message me in-game or in the chat. We're watching this game between these two players. Alternity starting out with Barracks. Hey. Kappa is on a face on JTV that is equivalent of a troll face. Oh! Yeah, it's a face, but I didn't think it was like a troll face. I thought it was just like this random guy and it like an Easter egg or something. I don't know. Two Marines chasing after dydx's SCV. Unfortunately, the Marines, they have those heavy suits. They can't chase around these guys in their metal whatevers, because it is now a pile of debris over here on the grass. So now poor SCV didn't even get a burial. That's alright though, because this is Valentine's Day. You don't need to be buried here when we just all spread the love right here, right now. And nice macro there by dydx. Did you see how, you know, right when the Marines were done building, he just immediately built two more. No queuing up for dydx. Let's watch this again. His macro, just perfect. Watch 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 1, 2. Oh! Look at that macro there. dydx just building units right when his previous units are done building his macro. Stellar! That's why you get into Masters. And then you can focus on something else. You can focus on whatever else later on in the series. So anyways, I'm going to mod a few people in the chat just because, I don't know, maybe I'm not. Nah. Okay, so it looks like dydx moving in with a small force of units out. He's also building a supply depot at the back of his base. Now dydx, he has 5 Marines, 1 Marauder leading the charge, and ooh, Alternity with some Hellions. dydx trying to spread out his Marines to make sure that his Marines don't take that splash damage from the Hellions, and it looks like he's pretty successful. And this first push from dydx might actually do a lot of damage to Alternity, killing off 3 SCVs so far. Alternity going down from 23 Harvesters to 19 Harvesters. So Alternity just losing 4 SCVs from that push. Nice push from dydx. Wow. All that blood here. All that blood. Why do Terrans have to fight each other when there's Zergs? Evil Zergs to be able to fight against. dydx also getting a Ghost Academy so he can start some nuclear warfare. Nuclear warfare is always fun. Don't worry about any sort of nuclear warnings or anything. There is no such thing as the apocalypse. Just start out that nuclear warfare. I don't know. His other option, of course, is to EMP the opponent's army. But seeing that there's nothing quite to EMP, he is getting Cloak on his Ghost. So it looks like some Hellions coming in from Alternity to counter, do some damage, and it looks like the Hellions getting taken out, but they did do quite a bit of damage, and dydx, whoa there, going down to 19 Harvesters. Oh, both players doing some economic damage here at the start to each other. Now dydx is behind in his Harvester count to Alternity by 6 Harvesters. Nice job, Alternity, keeping yourself in the game. His Royal Freshness is asking, how many subscribers do I have on YouTube? I have like 48, something like that. So if you guys haven't been already subscribing, go to youtube.com/EdwardStarcraft and subscribe, because you know what? We have 41 viewers here. I'm sure not all of these 41 viewers have subscribed, and you know, I've been lazy at putting stuff on my YouTube account. I've been really lazy. So you subscribe, you're like, Edward, post stuff on YouTube, so I don't have to be here like right before midterm watching your cast. I could watch it after my midterm. Oh, whoa, what a cool idea. Such a cool idea. And Edward, why don't you cherry pick all of the best casts for me? That's what I do for you on my YouTube channel. I cherry pick the best moments for you. So it looks like Alternity like, hey, why don't I try another Hellion drop, since that Hellion drop works so well. But oh, dydx, he has an expansion, and now Hellion's getting dropped here, but not doing much damage, not roasting too much of dydx's units, and Alternity, I think, losing more than he managed to kill. But, you know, Alternity, that's okay. He's starting to transition into Banshees, into Hellions. Looks like Alternity is going with this interesting build that is, I think, pioneered by this guy on Team Liquid called iEchoic. And what iEchoic's build is, it's called the 2 Starport. I forget exactly what it was called, but anyways, it's where you get a lot of Banshees in Terran versus Terran and a lot of Vikings, and putting all the rest of your money into Hellions, and that's exactly what Alternity is doing. It's supposed to beat the tank Viking composition, since, you know, you have enough Vikings and then you just kill their tanks, and you can kill their Marines if they have some as well, especially with the Hellions. No, we've seen before Blue Flame Hellions killing tanks, but dydx, I'm not sure what's with his Ghost. His Ghost, just for fun? No nukes getting research or anything. Taking a look at the production tab now. Alternate building his expansion, immediately saturating it. Both players fairly even with their Harvester count. That's nice. That's all good stuff. dydx continuing to produce just a Bio Ball. And yeah, his Ghost with a lot of energy. They could do sniper rounds. Yeah, 45 damage to their opponents. They could do electric magnetic pulse, which they don't need. And they could do cloak, which is really useful. They aren't light units as well, so that means that Hellions don't do bonus damage to them. And they also have a lot of health, 100 health. That's slightly less health than a Marauder, but if you think about it, a Marauder looks so much bigger than a Ghost, and Ghosts have a lot of health. So it looks like dydx moving in with another push. Alternity with a lot of Hellions, so Hellions can take out Marines very quickly. And now Alternity spotting this. What is he going to do in response? It looks like he's just going to move out his entire forces, move out his Hellions, roasting a lot of Marines, and then no more Marines means Banshees can come in and just destroy the rest. But it looks like dydx, whoa there, his Ghost just sniping all of those Banshees. Ghosts actually do bonus damage against Banshees even with their regular attack and their electromagnetic pulse. That special attack basically means that Banshees cannot cloak. Not that Alternity has research cloak just yet, but dydx doing substantial damage to Alternity. Alternity just lost like 10 SCVs so far, and now these 4 cloaked Ghosts doing a lot of damage. Ghosts do 10 damage and 20 damage versus light units per shot, and Alternity being unhappy having lost so many units. His SCV's just disappearing here, and he's saying, Evercloak, good game, and congratulations to dydx taking a Terran versus Terran in such a creative manner. I have never seen a Terran versus Terran go down this way. So this is one of the cherry pick episodes that I am going to post on YouTube because that was cool. That was cool.